Our city faces important challenges from racial segregation and religious bigotry to gentrification and deepening poverty. Too many New Yorkers are struggling to get by in communities growing more fragile and fearful. Throughout the city's diverse neighborhoods, faith leaders from every religious tradition are working to stem these tides of inequality and division, creating positive change for their local communities and the city as a whole. However, their work is sometimes hampered by a limited knowledge of city government and civic institutions. Basic questions can stand in the way of action. How do I make my voice heard at City Hall? How do I navigate the court system or work with the police? How do I organize my own faith community and build coalitions across faith lines? How can we work together for policy changes that will make a difference? In short, what are the levers of power in New York City, and how do I reach them? The Interfaith Civic Leadership Academy provides answers to these essential questions. The Leadership Academy, or ICLA, is a project of the Interfaith Center of New York with generous support from Trinity Church Wall Street. The program offers diverse religious leaders a combination of civic engagement, legal literacy, community organizing training, as well as interfaith dialogue with their peers and support for their own community projects. The ICLA, thus, helps these leaders work more effectively for their own communities and indeed for all New Yorkers. The heart of the Leadership Academy is our fantastic fellows. In selecting participants for the first ICLA cohort in 2017, we brought together faith leaders from throughout the city, focusing in part on the leaders of underserved communities as well as emerging leaders still finding their voice in civic life. We work to create a learning community that reflects the religious diversity of New York, including clergy members and lay leaders from the city's Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, and African diaspora faith communities. We work to reflect the internal diversity of these vibrant communities, not just Muslim leaders, for example, but Muslims with roots in Bangladesh, Ghana, Turkey, and Harlem. Not just Christian, but Protestant, Catholic, and Mormon. Our fellows built relationships of mutual understanding and respect across these complex lines of difference. The fellows met for a series of 20 evening workshops led by expert trainers and senior staff from city government agencies and leading nonprofits, including the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs, the Center for Court Innovation, the Industrial Areas Foundation, and many others. We were honored to work with these training partners, but classroom education only gets you so far. To learn about leadership, you need to lead. So in addition to the ICLA workshop series, we offered small grants and technical assistance to support our fellows' community projects. Their remarkable work highlights a range of ways faith leaders can contribute to civic life. For example, our fellows work to create healthy eating and cooking workshops at a church in Harlem, building food justice for low-income residents of this rapidly gentrifying neighborhood. A Democratic primary debate featuring first-time candidates for elected office in Jackson Heights, including now Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. A weekend-long Baptist-Buddhist retreat bringing these faith communities together for dialogue, mindful practice, and shared meals. A volunteer recruitment drive calling on residents of Gramercy Park and the East Village to visit immigrants detained in the New York area. A community chaplaincy program for Turkish immigrants and asylum seekers, providing them with trauma counseling and social service referrals. A gathering of faith leaders to amend the 13th Amendment in hopes of rewriting the Punishments Clause of the U.S. Constitution. A public dialogue launching a long-term effort to build the first formally recognized house of worship for New York's African diaspora faith communities. An interfaith prayer service at the Westchester County Jail, bringing diverse religious leaders together in solidarity with their incarcerated neighbors. A series of Haitian Creole translation workshops, training a group of women to work with Haitian American survivors of domestic violence. And Mormon-Muslim interfaith dialogue, exploring the two communities' shared experiences of religious bigotry and shared commitment to religious liberty. Working with our ICLA fellows, Trinity Wall Street, and other partners, the Interfaith Center of New York is breaking down barriers between New Yorkers, building more just and inclusive communities, and enriching the life of the city we love.